Alright, part 2.
We're back.
We didn't introduce ourselves because we fail, and Xinil / Garrett.
And I'm James, or Koreth.
Okay, so we just watched Soul Eater episode 2.
Much to our disappointment.
Much to our disappointment. I'm gonna close that door over there. It's not closed. Really disappointed. I was expecting so much more.
It was just so not nearly as good as I was hoping.
Well, it's hard to even decide where to start. Well, we have tons. The main thing though was it was silly and kiddie.
Yes, we didn't think that was going to be the main focus after the first episode, but oh my god. Right, it's called Shonen Jump is the magazine where it's the stereotypical kiddie anime. They're all the same, and it's fallen into that category already after episode 2.
Right. And it was, well, to explain why we think it was so bad. I mean, the characters are the worst part. The new characters.
It is the characters.
The new characters.
Obviously, Maka and Soul were not
a
big part of this episode. And again, I didn't like the little interjection they made in the halfway point, and I think that's just kind of annoying. But
so obviously this episode harped on Black Star and Tsubaki as the pair, and everyone has already commented on the forums that Black Star equals Naruto,
and that's a pretty obvious, easy correlation to make. I mean they're both annoying and can't do anything, so it's easy to see. But I don't know. A lot of people seem to like him still, and I just don't understand.
Well, what's
he's
there to like?
Annoying.
Honestly, yeah. I mean, he's this little brat kid who obviously can't do anything unless he's angered or gets made fun of or gets trash talked to, and then.
Oh, you know what? Nobody made the reference to Ed. What is it? Ed from Full Metal Alchemist, he's big because he has this complex about being called little. So as soon as he was called little. He went fucking crazy, and you know what? Rage mode, stupid.
Ed doesn't go rage mode though.
I know, but he gets angry and pissed off. But my correlation was that anger over being called little.
But Black Star was I'm gonna get angry and then all of a sudden upgrade my skills, and now I'm uber and I can destroy a really skilled swordsman
who should have just why not just kill the kid in the first place?
let's throw a sword and
why can't
over
he kill him?
What?
Because nobody can die.
Right, yeah. No one dies in shonen series ever. And this is a typical shonen series where, none of the main characters ever die. Little side characters like Al Capone, he can die.
But they weren't really people, they weren't really characters, their souls were captured, that's fine. Just like in Bleach, right? They can defeat the Hollows because they aren't human.
Yep.
But as soon as it's a character, a person, the other Shinigami in Bleach cannot die.
Nope. Impossible.
Even if they were bad.
Okay,
very annoying.
And another thing to harp on Black Stars. Some people love this on the forums. I don't get it. His Yahoo! I mean,
it's just obnoxious.
Give me
and childish.
What is that? Dumb. Okay, Death the Kid. We saw a little intro of him.
Right, just like in the first episode, it ends with a little quick introduction of the next character. Yeah, again,
is that Born Ultimate?
It looked kind of cool that he's shooting his guns with his pinkies, but he's still kind of lame.
Okay, so the good side characters though, I like Tsubaki. I like her VA, her voice actor. Definitely gonna be a cutie. The VA.
Tsubaki was kind of cool, and I think other people had mentioned this on the Mal forums as well, that Tsubaki almost makes Black Star bearable, because
I don't say almost, not even close.
But she's definitely the high point of their pair. She's kind of cool.
Right.
She's really interesting in that she can turn into other things other than just this the scythe. Double
scythe. Into anything that's ninja related apparently or something.
Right, but that was interesting, and we didn't see that out of Soul at least, that he could have other forms.
And Mifune, obviously, pretty cool character. It sucks that he obviously can't beat Black Star. I mean, he's godlike, and then Black Star, it's like we have Black Star here, Mifune here, and then Black Star just goes as soon as he gets Rage mode, and it's like
doesn't make sense. Why? And obviously he could have just killed him. He could have killed Black Star with the.
But no, he can't kill kids. Okay.
Very frustrating.
Anyway, we've already talked on oh, fan service. No, sure, we didn't say anything about fan. Why? Come on. I mean, the first episode fan service was okay. We could deal with that. But the second, twice. They did twice the same
They did
thing.
the same thing twice too. And so, like I said in my review of the first episode, I'm not a fan of the like sex jokes that go on when it happens to be kids of an age that are like just coming of age and
Seriously.
starting to like girls or whatever, and you know, it's just not funny. Like it might be funny once or twice, but if it's gonna be every episode, it's really just obnoxious, and I don't appreciate it. And they could just leave it out, and it would make the show that much better.
It's pretty much a guarantee, though, that it's going to be coming more often, especially with Death the Kid and his he gets two fighters with him, and they're all both female. Go figure, threesome going on there. And so it's gonna happen, more fan service. So I like how every pair has to have, it's gotta be co-ed. You gotta have
It is
the
a little
same.
strange,
You gotta have
yeah.
the same.
And I noted that it's different in this one. It's not like the female is always the human one's the weapon. They mix it up apparently, which gives it to me. I thought that was an interesting way to do it, because I start to lose track of who's the person or who's the Shinigami and who's the weapon, and I kind of liked that aspect, even though I still hated
Yeah, I
Black
guess
Star.
definitely. Angela also. A lot of people like Angela on the forums, and no,
Yeah,
don't
why?
like. I mean, little 8-year-old.
I pray that she does not become a main character. Her and even though I like Mifune because they would obviously come as a pair, I hope that they do
Is
not.
this the lowly thing going on? I don't get it. I don't get it.
That's
I don't
just
understand.
gross.
Okay,
She's
honorable-
like 6.
Honorable mentions. We're only going to give honorable mentions of people who we think actually.
Recognize that this episode was not as good as episode 1.
Yes, and there are Fryga. Sorry
Firga,
for
I think.
butchering your name.
I think reference Final Fantasy. Maybe?
Yeah, they said Black Star equals annoying, and we totally agree Black Star should be shot. And Otaku, name spelled oddly, he understands that Black Star equals Naruto also. He says something else, I don't remember what he said, but
He
was,
disapproved of Black Star. Did
Yeah,
not like
we
him.
disapproved.
That's-
He said the episode was bad in general.
And
He
that's
didn't
also
say-
true.
Right, and we were like, yes, down, episode 1 up here, this one down here. It was just like, where'd it go?
A lot of people, yeah, for some unknown reason, seem to like this even more than episode 1.
So, yeah.
Like, I can understand that if this is your type of anime, that you could like this episode, but better than episode 1? Come on,
Okay.
people, the first episode was good. It was actually really good.
I don't know. This one was Naruto. Why don't you just go watch Naruto if you like this? This was nothing. It was like a filler episode in Naruto. I swear to God. The only thing that we got out of this was new characters.
I hope that those people are just like, they're so in love with the manga that they're gonna like it no matter what.
Yeah.
Because then at least I can explain it away and come up with an excuse for them.
All right,
But overall,
so,
for the
yeah.
episode, what would you give it?
This episode was trashy. If we had on Mal per episode rating system, I'd probably give it a 5, if that.
Yeah, 5 or 6, maybe a 6, because at least it was bearable.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
Isn't that good? Anyway, so we're gonna wrap it up for this. That's it for Soul Eater episode 2.